This is Shelby. I did my paper over caffeine and the effects it has during exercise. I'm sure many of you, just like many people around the world, have taken some sort of caffeine supplement, whether it's coffee, tea, pop, an energy drink such as Monster, Rockstar, a 5-hour energy, caffeine pills, or even a powder supplement such as pre-workout. And I'm sure you used it just like everyone else as an energy boost or performance enhancer. So I just wanted to look at different studies further just to see what effects it actually does have on the body and what is true and what isn't true. Um, and just like anything that you intake, it's going to have some sort of effect on your body, whether it's positive or negative. It's going to do something to your body. So I just wanted to see what it actually is enhancing in you. During my studies, I found that caffeine is actually a drug. This is just because of its chemical makeup and everything that's in it. Obviously, it's not an illegal drug, but it is considered a drug. Um, I just wanted to look further into the different physiological effects that it has on the body, such as your vital signs like heart rate, blood pressure, even your body temperature, if that has any effect on that. In one study, I found that it does reduce your resting heart rate. So maybe you've taken a timeout in a game or a water break during practice, it's going to quickly reduce your heart rate. Um, it was found to help you have a quicker reaction response, better performance, and longer endurance. So for long distance runners, this is very beneficial in this study anyway, that it's going to help you sustain longer during your race before crashing. I found that the National Collegiate Athletic Association, the NCAA, actually does have a ban on drinking too much consumption or having too much consumption of caffeine pre-event, which this amount is so high it would be considered like 10 cups of coffee before your competition. So this isn't really a problem in the NCAA, but it is banned. Another study found their results were inconclusive just because of so many statistical errors that were involved, but they did have some results that we can use. They actually did have similar results. They found that it does have a reduction in your resting heart rate as well. It helps increase your blood lactate levels during intense exercise, which in turn also helps increase your VO2 max. So this is very beneficial for marathon runners, for example, or someone who is needing to sustain a long distance in their competition. The stored glycogen allows the body to use other means of energy before itself, which helps the body feel as if it can sustain longer in competition or during exercise for a longer period of time. So caffeine is also, it depends on a person's body weight and how much caffeine is digested on, which is going to affect how much their physical performance is going to get better. Caffeine is also known as a diuretic, which most diuretics tend to cause the body to lose a higher amount of water, which is not good because the body is going to dehydrate at a much faster rate, which is very dangerous for an athlete, especially someone like a football player or someone who's outside in the heat. And mostly for collegiate athletes who don't really think about this, but they need to consume more water than usual if they are going to take some sort of caffeine supplement, just to balance this out so it's less dehydration risk during competition. I also found that consuming caffeine a couple hours before exercise can in fact help you burn more fat. So typically the body tends to burn carbohydrates 20 to 30 minutes into your exercise before it starts burning fat on the body. So consuming caffeine before your cardiovascular exercise, such as running, will speed up this process and cause the body to have a quicker metabolism and metabolize the caffeine, which is going to help you burn unwanted adipose tissue, which is fat. So that is another benefit from caffeine. And this is pretty obvious, but it is statistically relevant. Caffeine shouldn't be taken within the hour before going to sleep. Obviously, if you're going to use it as an energy boost, it's going to keep you awake. So it's recommended that you take it 5+ hours before you plan to go to bed, just so it's out of your system and fully digested. Um, and just like anything else, all of this, whether it's positive, negative, true or false, all these effects are going to be different for every individual person just because all of our bodies are different and are made differently. Um, but I did find that it is a good supplement to use before exercise. It has been proven to enhance physical performance, stronger muscle contractions, higher intensity, longer duration of exercise, and is an extremely good energy boost. Um, so anything that a person consumes is going to have some sort of side effects on the body. So you want to be aware of that. And even though it's not illegal, you can abuse caffeine. So you just want to be smart whenever you consume it, just so you're not taking too much or hurting your body in any way, such as dehydration is a big one to kind of steer away from. So that's what I found about caffeine, that it's very good enhancer for performance and energy boosts. Thank you.